Hi art teachers, I'm Joe Boatfield and I'm an elementary art teacher from Dallas, Texas.
Hi art teachers, I'm Harris Waltuck and I'm a high school art teacher in Baltimore, Maryland.
In today's 5 minutes of art history, we're going to talk about how to bring the photographer Jerry Uelsmann to your students.
When people think about surrealism, they often think about Salvador Dali or Magritte. But do you ever think about photography? Enter photographer Jerry Uelsmann. Jerry was an amazing photographer and professor whose darkroom techniques allowed him to create mind-bending compositions that you might assume were created in Adobe Photoshop. All of Jerry's works are 100% analog. Students without access to a darkroom, though, may have a hard time understanding just how complex his process is. And so it's worthwhile to share a video with them of Jerry in his studio, like the one linked in the description box below. Jerry taught photography at the University of Florida for nearly 4 decades. Jerry is a great example to students and teachers alike of the fact that art is a lifelong practice and that teachers create artwork forever. In his work, Jerry would use multiple exposures to create photo montages where hands might be floating in the sky, in the middle of a desert, in the middle of a study. He allows the viewer to cast their own interpretations on the work. He describes his work as coming from the deep recesses of his mind. One of the most common motifs within Jerry's work is the image of a boat. He was told by a guest who attended one of his lectures years ago that the boat reminded the guest of Minor White, a photographer and a professor at MIT who passed away. Minor had said to that man as he died that he saw a small boat. The man shared this story with Jerry. From then on, the boat became a common symbol in Jerry's work as a metaphor for a spiritual journey. If you'd like to see the interview where he describes this experience, see the link in the description box below.
What you want students to see is the surreal quality and the storytelling that he inspires in the viewers. Share Apocalypse 2. Have your students do a turn and talk. First share, what do they see? What do they think is happening? Many will point out that there's a lack of colors. Elementary students may even describe this as a dream or not real. Explain that they're correct. This is called Surrealism, and it's on purpose. Now, put this work next to Untitled, Boat and Moon, and ask your students to start making connections and start to describe his unique style and imagery. For younger groups, I would ask, what is the same and what's different? Ask students how they take a picture. They'll probably say that they open the camera on their phone, show a quick video of the darkroom process, or bring in a traditional camera. If you have technology for your students to take photos, take them on a walking trip inside or outside the building so that they can take photos of the school or each other. You may even take a group outside and photograph nature. Can't leave the classroom? Let students use blocks, mannequins, or other still life objects to take their photos. When you're finished, allow your students to use a digital design program and select an area and type what they want using the adaptive fill tool. You can add trees, spaceships, cats, and more.
Allow the students time to explore Jerry Uelsmann's work page on his website. Provide students with a list of questions for a turn and talk with a partner. What is some common imagery within his work? Knowing that his work was created without photo editing software, how do you think he achieved these effects? What principles of design do you think are important to his work and why? Next, I would play the students an interesting video to better get to know Jerry's work. We've linked one in the description box below. As the students watch, give them a see, think, wonder prompt. What do you see? What do you think his work is about? What does that make you wonder about? For ideas about art analysis in the classroom, see the link in the description box below. Once they've learned more about the artist, it's time to get into some art making. For Jerry's work, I would try both analog and digital. Ask the students to cut pictures from magazines, then collage those pictures together. Then flip the activity and take it to a digital editing platform. Allow the students to further edit and manipulate their collage, playing with hue, saturation, burning, dodging, you name it.
Talk about all things photography with Jerry Uelsmann and his artist bio. Each artist bio features a short bio, illustrated artwork, quick facts, quotes, and reflection questions. All artist bios are written at an 8th grade reading level, with many also written for a 3rd to 5th grade reading level. They are a great tool to introduce your students to new artists while saving you some prep time. Check the link in the description box below and get Flex for your students.
And that's Jerry Uelsmann in 5 minutes.
If you have more fun facts or activities, please leave them in the comments below.
Like this video and be sure that you're subscribed to the Art of Ed University
for more art history videos just like these.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.